What's up, Kane Insider fans? It's the Beast Brian London right here outside the Hex Center. Yeah, the gate that we normally come out of, but besides the Schwartz Center, was locked today, so we had to come out over by the track over there. And that's why I'm over here today. The news from practice today, let's see. Thurston Armbruster, linebacker, gained 15 pounds of muscle over the summer. Still in black for the third straight day, kind of unseating Alex Figueroa. Coach Golden says it's really a battle there, and it's because Thurston Armbruster's really come on and played well. And not only did Coach Golden mention Figueroa in the battle, but he also mentioned Tyreek McCord as well, which was kind of news to us, and pretty cool that there's a three-man competition going on out there at the outside linebacker. Other news and notes: Danny Isidore, the offensive lineman, he is going to need foot surgery, although Al Golden says, listen, the injury happened so early on in camp, maybe the first or second day, that there's a chance he could come back before the end of the season. It's kind of a sad thing, because Coach Kehoe, who we talked to today, and I'll have more on that in a second, said that Isidore was really coming on and might have been in the mix. Kehoe also said a young guy that's looking good is Alex Gall. Speaking of Kehoe, he was in prime form today. We asked him about Chantrell and what motivated Chantrell to kind of get his body in gear, get his technique in gear, and Kehoe with the classic line, it's the goldenization that's going on. And then he said, you know, our shirts, they have these t-shirts, and he said our t-shirts have a train going uphill on it, and he said, you better be on the train or have a foot cut off with an axe. Classic Kehoe quotes. I'll have them on all to you on CaneInsider.com. Speaking of the offensive line, Malcolm Bunche in red today, which was something we weren't expecting. Didn't look like he had any kind of a visible injury. There was no sling, there was no cast, nothing was wrapped. So I don't want to speculate on what the injury could be. I think he's had some back problems in the past. I don't know if that's what it is or not, but certainly something to keep our eye on. Although with a logjam over there on the left side, you know, you got Eric Flowers that can step in and play that tackle spot. Some other things that we learned today: we talked to Thurston Armbruster, and he mentioned a couple of young guys that are looking good, and of course the guy that keeps coming up on defense is AQM, Al-Qadim Muhammad Kwan, as he is called. Everybody loves him. He's doing a great job out here in camp. Speaking of out here in camp, you know, we've been telling you about these guys that are supposed to be transferring in and haven't been cleared yet. Renfro, Suttles, DeRozier. Well, you know, there's been another guy out there, and we didn't know whether he was cleared or not, and that's Ufamba Kamalu. Now, he's on the roster. He's got a number, and he's on the roster. But we asked Al today, and he says that he's still not cleared yet. So I'm not sure I quite understand that, because technically speaking, if you're on the roster, you're supposed to have been cleared. Something is up there, probably unexpected. I don't want to speculate, but hopefully that works itself out soon. Meanwhile, we talked to Corey King today. He looks a little bit different without his dreadlocks. Look at my Twitter account, @MiamiRadioBeast, and you'll see a picture of Corey King. And he says, man, it's just good to be playing good and have a better body coming into the season, and also to be able to vie for one of those backup spots at tackle. That's about it going on here at Canes Camp. It's a two-a-day today. They're going to do a running practice early on, meaning all the running plays, all the stuff that requires full pads, and then they're going to do like a passing camp in the afternoon in just shells. Tomorrow we have a media correspondence luncheon and tour of the Schwartz Center, so we should have great video and great news from that. I'll have more on the Canes. I'll put down all the notes, thoughts, quotes, and everything on CaneInsider.com. You go to the Talk of Champions forum, you'll get all my information there, and I'll be on with Josh Friedman later on tonight from AM 790 and FM 104.3 The Ticket from 7 to 10. Until next time, I'll see you when I see you. Peace.